Hey guys, here to do another review. This time I'm going to talk about one of the most beloved movies of this year so far. I can tell it's going to win a lot of awards, it's gotten a lot of attention, and that's Ghostbusters. A remake that everybody wanted. Because the original one was just so bad, and this remake was just so fucking necessary. Everybody was looking forward to it. Best love movie of the year. No, all seriousness, this has got to be like one of the most unnecessary remakes ever. The original one is so fucking awesome that the idea that they would try to remake Ghostbusters, it's like trying to remake The Godfather or The Wizard of Oz. Like, it cannot be done. I wasn't like a super huge fan of Ghostbusters, but I liked the two original movies enough to where I did not want a remake. And it didn't really bother me that it was going to be an all-female cast. I know a lot of people had some comments about that. For me, the biggest thing was I just was disappointed that it wasn't the original cast. But all the four main female leads are actresses that I love. Melissa McCarthy, Kate McKinnon, which is someone that I love. She's one of my favorite people on SNL. And Leslie Jones, Kristen Wiig. I love them all. And Paul Feig, or Fig, however you say his name, he's made some decent comedies. He did Bridesmaids, Spy, The Heat, so he's got a couple good movies under his belt. So to me, it had a decent beginning. And going into this movie, I really expected to hate it. And I almost feel like an asshole for saying this, but I fucking love this movie. It's not Ghostbusters. That's something that you have to get out of your mind right now. It's not Ghostbusters. But to me, I guess as an homage or, I don't know, a reboot, a reimagining, I thought it was pretty neat. I really enjoyed it. Both of the friend that I went with, we were both expecting to shit on this movie, and we almost kind of felt bad for liking it. It's exactly the same thing as it was with The Force Awakens. It's a rehash of the original movie. It deals with this person trying to use a building, in this movie it's a hotel, to control ghosts and paranormal activity, and he wants to destroy the city. And it's a rehash of the original movie. The beginning has a sort of reimagining of what happened to the librarian in the first movie. In this one, it's the guy that played Gabe in The Office, and he's giving tours in this haunted house, and some weird shit starts happening in the haunted house. As far as the cameos of the original cast, that was the one thing in the movie that I didn't like, because I thought they were pointless. If you're going to be in a Ghostbusters remake, why not play your original characters? Why not play your characters and then you can pass off your knowledge or your technology or whatever, pass it off to the newer cast? Out of all the cameos, I think my favorite one was Bill Murray. He plays a man who is really skeptical that ghosts are real, that the Ghostbusters are real, and he had the most screen time. Dan Aykroyd's cameo is really fucking dumb. Towards the end of the movie, they stop a taxi cab for some reason, and Dan Aykroyd, as he's driving away, says, "I ain't afraid no ghosts." And then he drives away, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, I can't believe they gave that to you. Annie Potts, her cameo is a desk concierge at a hotel, so really fucking dumb. Sigourney Weaver is the mentor of Kate McKinnon's character, and Sigourney Weaver plays just a really weird character. Something that they probably could bring back if they do a sequel. Um, Fuck the black guy's name. I can't remember his name. It's Ernie Hudson. He is the uncle of Leslie Jones's character. He is the reason why their Ghostbusters mobile Ecto One is a hearse in this movie. He owns this funeral company. Fuck. Hell, Harold Ramis kind of had a cameo. They had a bust of him in this college, so that was his sort of cameo. Kind of disappointed that Rick Moranis didn't cameo. He was one of my favorite things about the original. But, it was a fun movie. If you're going into it kind of just not really expecting a whole lot, I think you'll end up enjoying it. It's not Ghostbusters. It's it's literally something trying to be Ghostbusters, and it's not, because the four original leads made Ghostbusters what it is. And I don't know. I don't really know what to call this. It's not Ghostbusters. It's like it's like a hipster version of Ghostbusters. Out of the four main leads, my favorite one was Kate McKinnon, hands down. She was the weirdest character, which is something you would expect because she's a pretty weird person in real life. And she definitely stood out. The one I hated was Kristen Wiig. She plays the same kind of character in a lot of Paul Feig's movies, and that's this really nerdy girl who likes to do things by the book and likes to complain a lot, just has something up her ass the whole movie. And even towards the end, she's just so fucking annoying. I really could not stand Kristen Wiig in this movie. Chris Hemsworth plays their really dumb secretary, and he had a couple really funny lines. I really enjoyed him. But overall, it is what it is. I knew it wasn't going to be as good as the original one, but I enjoyed it. For a summer movie, it was good. I'll definitely buy it when it comes out on Blu-ray. And, if they do make a sequel, we'll just kind of have to wait and see what happens with that. But I hope my rambles entertained you. I hope you liked them. If you want me to review anything, if you have any comments, or if you want to say some shit, you can put them down below and I'll probably read them. But as always, guys, thanks for watching my videos, and I'll see you later.